I hope Bitcoin away. God bless everybody. It's the Crypto Prophet. Here we are. Look at this. This is the mind of cryptocurrency. This is the mind of cryptocurrency. We've got our regular charts with all of our support resistances and 55 EMA and market cipher A. We've got market cipher B. We've got the chop zone. We've got the stochastic RSIs, the volume. And my mother's favorite was back. Okay, and we're going to dive right in. Goodness gracious, look at this chart. And it's hard to even find room anymore amidst all these support and resistance lines. But look at this. I mean, really, um, we're in this descending megaphone wedge, which would lean towards a bearish sign for us. We could take this as kind of more of a sideways, just kind of ranging, Jason Casper ranging from side to side. And let's just point out here that we are in, let's, if we give a clearer picture for this. There it is. As we can see that we bounced off this beautiful 53,497 and got rejected from this trend line here. And we're going to say that, well, you know, we also got rejected, double whammy by the 21-day moving average. I will note that back in June, I picked here as the price prediction, and this is going back 5 months, price prediction, and the circle means to take profit. This also means to take profit, where for November 15th, I predicted that we would be at the 51,800 price. Now, as you can see, ironically, we had to take profit here, which would have been here at the high, and then take profit here, which would have been just slightly below that next higher high that we had at the 69,183. So just something to note that's really interesting. That's fun to look at when you do TA and do predictions, months and months down the road, what actually plays out, and it's just really is surprising to a T. It's also surprising that I've had this 53,497.50 mark since April, and it just respects that line right here so miraculously now. Tending to the megaphone descending wedge, it would happen so that we'd probably test this line again, perhaps break through. Now we have this huge, huge support and resistance line here at 51,800. That's also about the same, maybe a little bit above the 618 on the Fibonacci retracement here. Let me try to, I can retrace this for you guys and kind of point that out. If we're going from here to the high, let's drag it across higher. There it is, boom. Yep, so as you can see, right now we're at 56,860. Possibility we could go down to the 618 and bounce up. Now, definitely want to point out here, guys, look at this beautiful chart. It's almost like Bitcoin figured itself out. It's mathematically figured itself out. I mean, it went parabolic after the, back here, here's the Corona dump, March 2020. It did shoot up, but really had this parabolic run since December 9th. Can you imagine? I mean, that's just right around the corner. It's our 1-year anniversary, to where within 127 days, we went up 273%. Now, just for fun, let's get a December 9th prediction here. Let's just say we are here at the 618. We make our way down to the 618 and then pump up. I mean, it's off the charts. I mean, it's ridiculous here. I'm gonna squish this way down here. It's absolutely ridiculous. where this could go here. If we had the same run as we did a year ago, you're talking about 192,000 price point. Now again, that's over 173 days. So if we're going to do that from this point here, Bitcoin's going to essentially do that. As you can see, we're in this uptrend on the macro scale, right? So anyway, that's all good fun, but the main thing is, look, can we come back down? Sure. I would expect that we would at least come back down to this 48,275. That would be the lowest possible when we come back and retest that, but realistically, it's going to be 51,925 right here, 51,800. I mean, so that we could probably have a bounce up from there. This is a great correction, very solid correction. Now let's go back over here. Here we go. So check it out, guys. Here's the 5-day on Bitcoin. Descending triangle wedge, pumped up. Descending triangle wedge, pumped up. Descending triangle wedge, pumped up. Let's get some percentages lined up on this one. We know this 60%, this is 62, so let's take this here. For a 60% run up, that would bring us to 86,072. Now let's see how long that might take. Let's take the average of this pump. 35 days, not very long. This pump went up. 40 days, so let's call it 40 days. We'll go from the longest. We'll do 60% at 40 days. Come on, guys. Wouldn't you believe it? Wouldn't you believe it? Wouldn't you believe it? It was January 11th, 22. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. January 22. That's a sunspot cycle. 22 years, every 11 years, a sunspot cycle. That's just absolutely ridiculous. What are we going to call this? What are we going to call this? You guys, this is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, right here. Come on. Come on. Let's hit this point. It's 1/11/22. Sunspot cycle Bitcoin prediction. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Got some delayed signals here in the Hollywood Hills. Don't worry about it. But hey, just wanted to hit this up with you guys because, I mean, look at this. Mathematical. Beautiful. Incredible chart. Parabolic. Went crazy. Chop. Crashed down. This was the whole summer of love, 2021, right? Maybe we were in LA, maybe we were in Aspen, maybe we were in Dubai, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, it's not going to go like this forever, right? So what are we going to see? We're going to see it come down here? No. We're going to see it come down to the 618 and bounce up? Maybe. We're going to see it come down to the 618, retest it, then bounce up, bounce off the 236, come back and retest, get back in this wedge, fall out of it again, come all the way down and scare everybody to death, and then boom. What date is this? Let's get up to 120K next December. No one can wait that long. So let's say, you know what? We're just going to look at the logarithmic chart and just say, you should have invested here. But guess what? You invested here, you're still made money even though it crashed. You invested here, it crashed. You still made money. You invested here, it crashed. You still made money. You invested here, it crashed. You still made money, or at least you're kind of even. I mean, if you bought at 65, you were there. You made money. Maybe you were too greedy and held on and thought, well, this is going to 100K like a bunch of all the knuckleheads say. Anyway, look at this. Beautiful. Arcing up, double top essentially. Coming back down to test these levels. Just to be able to say, hey, this was fun and all. The Aspen pump was really fun. We got rejected from that 51,800. We busted through it, and guess what? We're coming down to retest it, and then we're going to go parabolic and say, see you later, sayonara. Ever since the blue hash ribbons on this puppy, there they are. There they are. Ever since then, it's sayonara. We're never going to get below 36,900 again. Never will. The center Gaussian channel, it's going to meet right here, right about here, at the end of this year, right when jolly old Saint Nick is coming up. It'll give it a boost, but we do have this possibility of pumping up. From that descending wedge, just as you can see, just like it has so many other times, whoosh, before, whoosh, before, whoosh. But really, is it that easy? I mean, it's a beautiful mathematical equation of continuing to step up. And heck, you can map it out for the next million years if it was this way. But we're going to have that sell-off so grandma and granddad can get the boat in Boca. And then we'll go up to 1 million. It's the Crypto Prophet.